It's great to win any meet you go to. It was unfortunate some of the stronger teams in Ohio had chose not to go to the meet this year for whatever reason. But when you have a meet, no matter who's in it, you should be in there trying to win your heat. And if you win enough heats, score enough points, you get to take home trophies and things like that. And so it was a great meet. I think it's a good primer for the conference meet for the speed power athletes to get out there and kind of take one more tune-up swing at it. And then a lot of our distance athletes were doing some odd events, some different events, and had some success there. So overall, it was a good meet. I love the facility down there. It was the first time we got reasonable weather after about noon that day. The rain stopped and it was a little windy, but that's how it's been all year. We really haven't had much luck on the weather side of it. We thought we would get a little bit better weather, but it was good enough to put some marks up there. So going to a conference meet, that's about as good as you can get for us.
I think it was a great team effort. Everybody put in good work the week before and just the whole season, and we showed up and everybody competed really well and did what they were supposed to, did what everybody knew that they could do. So I think it was a great show of our talent.
This is my first year doing track, so obviously it's my first year going to UAA too. So I don't really know that much, but I think we're ready to compete. Like Coach always, like when we start the practice in the winter, he always is talking about UAA for outdoor. So it's kind of like what's on everybody's mind all the time, and like the end goal that everybody's working for. So I think we're ready to kind of show up and compete, do our best, like what we've been working for.
I think the same message that I had in the indoor competition. When you're in a conference that's this competitive, people can look at the performance lists and they can kind of see where each team has a good foothold in certain areas, and you got to punch above your weight. You've got to go in there and look at those opportunities. And I don't think it's outlandish to ask every athlete to go out there and hit personal best this weekend. It's gonna be the best weather that they've gotten all year. The competition environment, the adrenaline will never be higher. So it's prime territory to get those things done. And so you go in there, you're that team that punches above their weight, and you see where it shifts out in the end. And I think there's a lot of confidence going on right now, particularly with our distance groups. This past weekend with Jack and Joe doing what they do and breaking school records, there's just a lot of confidence. There's swagger that comes with that. And so I think that you go into that meet looking to take the biggest swing possible and walk away with it with a busload of PRs for the year. And that's the best you can do with it. And so I think it's exciting. I think that when you have a situation where you had terrible weather week in, week out, and you're just looking for something to get excited about. Well, 80 degrees will do that for you. So it'll be interesting to watch the way that the teams that have been competing in ice weather will adapt to that. But I think we'll have a lot of fun. And like I say, I think we're primed to do really good things in it and see where it sifts out in the end.